It's taken a long time to get to this because I've had to put new wick in. It just wasn't getting enough heat from the boiler. I'm getting probably a little bit too much heat in at the moment. But there was so little heat coming from these very poor old wicks. There was just not enough steam pressure. It was trying to turn over. So I've basically put some of Ian's thicker MF wick in, whatever, this super wick, and it seems to have done the trick. And finally we can see the Cyldon 13.2 actually in steam. Probably a little bit too much. They need to trim the wicks on that now. But everything, the whistle's got a little bit of steam leakage, but apart from that, everything around the actual piston is solid. You can see the semi-rotative valve mechanism working, and really it's quite fascinating to watch. I've been liberally oiling it. I took Head's advice and I didn't take anything apart, because obviously down this end the timing is critical, so that this rocking, twisting port setup is timed spot on. But they finally seem to be working. It needs a fair bit of pressure in the boiler to get it to go. Say beforehand with the old wicks it was working, you could feel it pushing over, but there just wasn't enough oomph there to keep it ticking over. So it's finally I've managed to get this going now. There's a little bit too much steam, flame coming from the wicks at the moment, but you can see what the mechanism does now. It's quite smooth and quiet. I say it's a fascinating engine to actually watch this mechanism going. As Ian says, it's quite ingenious, really, when you consider it. Makes me wonder how they came up with the idea. But correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I've ever seen this sort of mechanism on any other sort of toy steam engine. I thought for a minute that it had been taken apart and all the timing was out, but it just looked to me like there just wasn't enough steam pressure just getting through because of the poor wicks. It just wasn't given a good enough flame, and they actually blew out a couple of times, one of them. So this seems to have sorted it. Although I say the rip's a little bit too fierce at the moment, as you can see, so that'll need a little bit of work on it. So there you have it, a Cyldon 13.2, circa 46, 47, 50.